Okay, so my name's Tom. We're here to show you how to put a quick connect attachment on the end so you don't have to keep changing these pins every time you want to change from one bucket to another. So first you do is undo the bolt. Take the bolts off. Take the pins out. Okay, so that's off. Now, to put another bucket on, you'd have to put these pins, another bucket here, and put the pins back in, but we're going to put a quick connect on instead. So the bolts that we took off your bucket, they go back on the bucket. They go back on the bucket, you put your bolts back on, tighten them all up. Okay, so that's set. So then you grab your quick connect, and your quick connect has other pins to hook up. So you put your, you put your pins in. On here. All right, okay, now they got holes in the pins that have holes on the quick connect. So you turn your pins so those holes are going to line up. You get your hammer, you tap them in nicely till your bolt holes line up. And then you got some nuts and bolts that go on down inside. Now once these bolts are in, you got nuts that go on them. Like so. Now those pins aren't going to move. And now every time you change your buckets, all your buckets have pins in them like that. Okay. So then you pick up your bucket, or if it's a heavy bucket you don't pick it up, but it's got a quick lock in on one side, so you just put the one in like that, you pull it back all the way, then you change your socket. To this socket, push your bucket up, and you tighten this bolt, and it pulls it back, locks it on, and that's how quick. Let's take it back off, you just undo the bolt, and then it's easy to come off, and then you can put your other bucket back on. So we're going to leave this one on, so I'm not going to take it off. So lock it in with the bolt, and there's a pin to go into it so the bolt doesn't come loose. Now my partner took the pin.
You have it in your pocket.
Now
Here.
Yeah, he's got it in his pocket. So then you put the pin in the bolt. And it's the same thing. The bolt's got a hole that lines up. So you just gotta make sure your hole lines up. So just look down the side until you see that hole, and then you put your pin in, and then you're done. So that's a quick connect, and it's pretty simple. So now every bucket that you have these bolts attached to it. So all you got to do is pull the pin, loosen this bolt, and within a minute and a half you can change your buckets, and instead of it taking you 10 minutes to change the bucket. So the quick connect attachment works a heck of a lot better, and it's the way to go. Okay.
Thank you, Tom.